and welcome to the Anaspaceship Show. Thanks for joining us. On this episode, I've decided to read to you from my journal. Actually, I've just decided to read you a couple of lists I made of ideas for the up and coming shows, and I just thought maybe there's things that I'm interested in that you're interested in. So you could tell me in the comments those things. All right. Before we start, though, I would just want to prove that I can do commercials too. So here we go. Hey, what's sweet and juicy and blue? If you guessed blueberries, you're correct. Today, the Anaspaceship Show is brought to you by blueberries. At the end of this episode, I'll mukbang this whole jar. But before then, I want to tell you some great things about them. Number one, they're full of flavonoids. And flavonoids are antioxidants. And antioxidants protect your cells from free radicals, which come from smoke, barbecues, pollution, and volcanoes. Anywho, I knew this guy. Well, I didn't really know him. I saw him on TV. But this guy once said that he is a memory competition guy. And so he could memorize 25 different... Ooh, sorry. Sorry, Mike. Okay. I'm still getting professional. Okay. This guy, he could memorize 25 sets of cards in a row. And he would go to these memory competitions, and someone was like, well, what do you do to have a leg up on people? And he's like, I eat blueberries. And I've learned that they're really good for your brain. And it turns out science says it helps your neurons communicate with each other. And it also helps your brain become uninflamed, which is the cause of most mental illness and brain problems. So he eats blueberries. And then he couldn't eat enough blueberries because you can't. And so he started drinking blueberry juice, which is something that I drink now. And then I also heard this other guy say he gets blueberry concentrate and puts it on his steak because he knew how powerful the blueberries were too. So blueberries, they're good for you. And I know you're not eating enough of them. You want your neurons to talk together better, right? And when you look up brain foods, it's number one. And then after that is like raspberries and strawberries and grapes and an avocado. All right. Okay, back to the episode. Okay, well, I don't want to bore you. Let's go fast. I can see my light is fading. Okay. Ooh, I'm going to catch things on fire. Okay. Things that we could discuss. That Jesus' real name might be Iso in Aramaic, the original language the Bible was written in. What is decidophobia? It's a fear of decisions. Let's see. Okay, here's a good list. Ideas of things we can talk about on the show. Gold, perception, conspiracies, minimalism, hoarding, astral projection, Lucifer, the Kabbalion, near-death experiences, procrastination. We could talk a lot about Om or Aum, however you want to say it. How to find your voice, mental resistance, meditation. We'll someday succeed at the 1 minute meditation, and then we'll do a 2 minute meditation, and then a 3 minute meditation. I was thinking maybe on the weekends we could do Church of the Spaceship or Spaceship Gospel, weekend Gospels. I have a lot of opinions about everything. Vitamin D, Face yoga. I've been watching a lot of videos on the old face yoga. Let's see. Oh my God. So you still only have this little puny mic here. Sorry, guys. Okay. Angels, witches, every holiday, every religion, belly dancing, poetry, things that hippies misunderstand, Ram Dass, spirit guides, anxiety, and making toolboxes for the anxiety. I really like the idea of what's in your toolbox for anxiety? What's in your toolbox for depression? What's in your toolbox for getting more energy? What's in your toolbox for going to sleep? Oh, I'm fascinated with the idea of the memory palace from Sherlock Holmes, but I haven't really looked into it too much, but I would do it for you. I'm obsessed with sleep videos and relaxation and hypnosis and having a good morning routine and a good evening routine, which I have horrible ones, but if I'm trying to impress you, I can do anything for you. It's crazy. Okay. Like crazy. Like literally, I've been trying to stop drinking for 3 years. No, I'm just kidding. I've been trying to stop drinking for my whole life. Well, I mean, I started when I was probably 26. And I'm definitely a binge drinker. But as soon as I started this show, I quit drinking and it wasn't even hard, and I didn't do it for any reason other than I noticed I was less puffy in the morning. So, you guys probably saved my life. Thank you. Okay. Dopamine, vagus nerve, cold water baths. We should take a cold bath. Accomplishing goals. Pleasure DOMs. I just heard this word. Bob and Brad, my favorite physical therapy show. That dinosaurs had wings. Let's talk more about that. Okay, let's see. This is a good page. We could talk about the rules of debate. We could talk about who's right or wrong in all of the arguments I have with people. We know I'm right. We could talk about theosophy, Mesopotamia, free will. I don't believe in it that much. If we do have free will, it's tiny. It's a little tiny free will. And then all the rest is a big blooming, big bang blooming flower. I mean, maybe it wasn't a big bang, but we're definitely it's cause and effects, baby, right? I mean, the smoke looks like it's going wherever it wants, but I think math could figure it out. I could be wrong. I don't know. I also used to be an atheist, which taught me to love like a Christian. But now I've stopped being an atheist because it got boring. But I still am not really into free will. Okay, how to focus, which I wasn't doing just now. We could talk about the now. We could talk about the multiverse, consciousness, demons and diamonds and jinn and genies and wishes and evil and mushrooms, and we can do stretching and exercise and anything that reduces inflammation or reduces stress or just in general. Maybe this could be a feel-good channel. Ashwagandha, turmeric. Okay, here's what I have to say about turmeric. You need to eat turmeric. It's a super anti-inflammatory. But if you do not eat pepper, black pepper, and maybe cayenne with the turmeric, you might as well not bother, I think. Because it's you can look at this on Wikipedia, but it increases the absorption by 2,000%. 2,000%. You can't get any better percents than that. So, We can do health foods. I can teach you how to make my horny balls. I make these little balls with maca, which is like hippie Viagra. I know all sorts of stuff that I could share with you. So I love aliens and UFOs and mushrooms and naked women and Airstream trailers, and I'm a Trekkie. So yeah, let's just. I know we need to focus. My mom said I need to focus, but I was like, we just have to highlight like 5 of these things. So the occult, philosophy, Kierkegaard. I don't know how to say his name, but he was Emerson's hero. Kierkegaard. Anyways, we'll learn about him and his philosophies and how to say his name. Zoroastrianism, which is my favorite religion that predates the Persians, but I can't say the word, even though it's my favorite thing. Yohembe, astral projection, time and how it doesn't exist, and anger. I like to address, just like when people piss you off, how do you just like zen out? Do not add to the fire. How do you find your peace? Okay, we could do some news. All right, well, anyways, that's today. Oh, I promised you I'd eat all of these blueberries. Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay. And you know what? My brain's going to work really good tomorrow. Okay. I'm sorry about my mic. I have a good mic. Want to see it? I have one of these Yetis, but I don't have a cord. So we're still using the earbud mic. Okay.